Well, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Friday, April the 21st, 2023. Friday, April the 21st. This was a very boring, very drawn out, nothing show. This will be a very short daily recap because, hey, it goes that way sometimes, right? We have Kyle goes into the office. Billy is there. Because look, Jack can't show up. He too busy running around. Diane, we gotta get that Diane. Oh my God. He cannot even work. So Billy is there. Kyle comes in and he looks at Billy and gives him a look like, hmm. See, Kyle is full of crap. Period. It wasn't the fact that it was Adam, co-CEO, to his father. He's doing the same to Billy. And Billy's an abbot. Billy is more entitled to the company than Kyle. So Billy says, "Oh, I'm surprised you're in today." And he goes, "Yeah, well, I need it. Somebody's got it. Marchetti's not going to run itself." And so Billy is talking about he's been looking over things and he's going to propose that they merge the Marchetti division under Jabot because they can capitalize on the budget and actually give Marchetti more. Just really do the thing. Kyle instantly hates and rejects it. Marchetti is I'm over Marchetti. You have nothing to say with Marchetti and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, well, cost her up. If you took the time to read, and Billy goes, that's a little condescending. And he looks at Kyle because see, CEO of Marchetti, that is a division of Jabot, does not trump co-CEO of Jabot. Billy is actually over Kyle. And so he goes, you would know it's the addition of the textile factories. We had to increase employees. Therefore, more money's being spent, but it is going to outweigh once production is underway. Kyle does know his stuff, right? Which Billy did too. So they go back and forth. We have like 3 scenes with them, was ridiculous. And finally, Kyle is like, well, since my dad is obviously not here, I am going to, I'll go, go into my office, or he's going out or whatever. So Kyle goes, as he's leaving the office, he looks back, he goes, I know what you were trying to do. And thanks. And he walks out. He knew Billy was really trying to get his mind off of the mama drama and the wife drama for a few minutes. So Kyle's like, and thanks, and walks out. And Billy's just looking like, hey, nephew, just doing my uncle job, nephew, doing my uncle job. Then we had far too many scenes of the surprise baby shower for Mariah, Tessa, and baby Aria. A baby shower is a baby shower is a baby shower. They even have scenes of them coloring on whatever because they had a little crafts table. All right, enough said about that. So then we have, it was funny. Jack goes to see, let's see, do I have a picture of, no, I don't. Jack goes to see Diane in the jail, right? And Diane, the arraignment had already happened, and Diane is like, Jack, oh, I don't know why I turned that off. I'm trying to get my pictures. There we go. She ends up telling Jack, don't come back. And he's like, what? She said, when I ran away and faked my death. See, that's okay. It's all right. I had to forget about everyone in my old life to do self-preservation. She says, I need to do that now, Jack. You come in here, Kyle, come in here. That doesn't help me. Because you know what? Well, I didn't do it. I did not do this, but that doesn't mean I might not spend jail time. And I have to be able to survive in here. And I can't with you coming, me looking at you, when all I want to do is be able to be in your, but Diane. And so she says, I mean it, Jack. Don't come back. So she walks out and Jack is, wait, what? Diane, but it was okay for you to frame start. Or actually thinking years back, see, and for some reason, I don't really remember the time when Diane left. I do remember when the pool house was burned down. Phyllis burned it down. I remember that. But I don't remember a lot of, what went on after Diane faked her death for some reason. And from what I do know, and then daily recap, folks, give some help, give some history. They suspected Phyllis, they suspected a number of people, but Nikki ended up being the prime suspect. So she was probably arrested, right? If that's so, somebody type in there. I'm almost sure Nikki was arrested because she had to be proven innocent, right? Which she was. So Nikki spent some time in the orange or whatever color that jumpsuit is now, right? Proclaiming her innocence. But she did. And look, Diane didn't care. She was laughing because, obviously Los Angeles gets Genoa City news, right? It's Nikki Newman, made national news. She didn't care. It's all right. So when whatever Phyllis, and then they had a scene at the end of today, y'all. Phyllis goes to see Summer. I'm like, girl, you better have your story right? What? But all better be forgiven because it was forgiven for Diane. It was forgiven for Diane. There we go. What goes around comes around, Diane. I think Nikki, because this has only been 2 days, if two. I think Nikki spent way more time dealing with that whole ordeal of being falsely accused and killing Diane. So now we have, and someone said this in comment corner, and it is so true. And I looked at it today, and it was truly annoying. We've got the district attorney and the lead detective in the GCPD having a very private case conversation in a very public place. Christine has an office. The police station has an office he and Christine could talk in. Better yet, he would just be in Christine's office. Why would they be talking about pertinent case information in public like that and coming up with theories? We even got the waitress walking by, getting a nice earful. Like, huh? Oh, that's what's happening? Okay. Oh, Jim, you feel Phyllis, the husband is that? Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to know, did you want some more coffee? Oh, I'm sorry. No, see, you don't do that in public. So then, as they're saying, Diane's name, guess who walks in? Michael. Oh, I hear my client's name being mentioned. Now, mind you, he wasn't even close to him. And he comes over, sits down. What's up? What you talking about? It's a travesty. She needs to be let out and blah, blah, blah. And it's just back and forth, back and forth. Chance gets up and he leaves. Michael's talking to Lauren. And Lauren's like, that's not Lauren. Christine. Christine is like, no, Michael, we have evidence and I'm going to present the best case I can because I can, right? So, Michael, they go back and forth. The same old conversation they had before the arraignment, they had now. Then we get, see, this is because you're in a public place. If you were in your own office, Christine, I know you don't have an open door policy. Jack comes barreling into the coffee house. And of course, look at the waitress over there. She getting the earful. I just left Diane and she is not doing well. We have to get her out of there. And the waitress is like, well, that's good. And Christine said, well, she's in jail, Jack. No one does well in jail. And the waitress is like, good point. Good point. No, the waitress was the waitress was inconsequential. I'm just saying that to prove a point very sarcastically. The waitress definitely could hear all that. All their conversations. And look, had it been Sharon there, oh, they would have showed Sharon pretty much taking notes. Ooh, wow. Yeah, because Sharon's in everybody's business, right? So then Michael says, he goes, Michael, you get another arraignment so that we can get Bill and you get Diane out of there. And I thought, you see, that's why Michael shouldn't have taken the case. How could Jack talk to any attorney that way? Realistically, come on now. What you saying, Jack? And so Christine said, Jack, the judge already denied bail. And Michael said, well, that's because you made the argument that you made. And Christine looked at Michael and she said, and I still stand by my position. And I thought, good, Christine. Excellent. She's like, oh, no. Christine ain't about to be bullied and told what to do by no Jack Abbott or Michael Baldwin, right? So Christine leaves. And the way they have Jack, the look in his eyes, did anybody check that out? I'm like, oh, shut your mouth and sit down, Jack. Go to work, Jack. You ain't been there in months. Go to work. We're really weeks. No, that him and Diane were off at the camp. He ain't been there in months. Go to work, Jack. Because we sick of having you run around and do nothing but spout and spout and spout and Diane and the. So anyway, that's it. Let's go to comment corner. Nothing happened good on The Young and the Restless on Friday. Nothing. LaShanta says Nikki don't accept Adam because Victor loved Hope. Her kids won't accept Adam because she doesn't. She doesn't accept, or he, meaning Victor, doesn't accept Dylan either, Nikki's son, with Paul. You know, that is so true. Victor, but look, it's not that Victor doesn't accept Dylan. Victor doesn't have anything to do with Dylan. Nikki outwardly didn't accept Adam, you know. But then again, Adam, ooh, Lord, when he came to town as an adult, he did do some things. Ooh, man, he did do some things, right? So, and look, they never speak of the word Dylan ever, do they? LaShanta also says Victor was on point, but Sally allows it. Nick inserting himself? Yes, she does. Adam looked so sad. I bet Nick asked Sally to marry him just to stick it to Adam and Victor. He would do that. Nikki never brokered peace. How long will Adam put up with Nick's arrogant behavior? Sally don't want his boring self. Shaking my head. Devon should have brought Tucker's company. He doesn't have 50%. That's why Lily said we have the majority. And then when have you ever known Sally to needs to have someone speak for her? That is not Sally. I know Devon's being nice because Lily told Lily what she wanted to hear. I think Devon is actually trying to broker peace. Seriously, Devon always knew that he never had 50% control, but he still had autonomy over his division with decision making. It's not until Jill threw that monkey wrench. Going public was an absolute positive monkey wrench in the whole dynamics of the business. And that's what Devon had a problem with. And no, how they're having Sally act, that is not Sally Spectra. And she would be smothered, ultimately smothered. Because what's going to happen is if Nick married her, it is only to make sure Adam they can't grow closer, which is what they're automatically doing. And he would end up marrying her and then spending more time at the office. She's married. What could she do now? Oh, I tell you what she could do. She could have an affair again with baby daddy. You know, right under your nose, Nick. And then she'd look at you and say, I'm not sorry it happened. We needed to see if there was a spark after the baby was born. She was so unapologetic about sleeping on Nick. It wasn't even funny, right? And all he had to do was take it. Like, oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. So we'll see where that goes. Other than that, there was just nothing good. Scenes for next week. What did I tell y'all? I told you. Victoria is going to plan a business trip. Didn't I say it? And she is inviting Nate to go on a business trip. And the way she's looking, half leaning against the dress, I'm going on a business trip. Would you like to come with me? Let's see what Nate says. Is he going to say, can I invite Elena? Is he going to say that? I don't know. Is he going to? Let's see. Because I can guarantee on this business trip, they are going to sleep together. Because the meetings that they're supposed to have, likely are going to be canceled. Or she may have one scheduled and the whole rest of the other time is free. Period. I'm the boss. I could tell him I want him to go. Yeah, I'm acting like I'm asking you, but I'm really not asking you. Because in lieu of your job, doing your job well, you really are expected to say yes. That's sexual harassment, folks. I love the way they're making this. They're twisting it to female on male sexual harassment. Let's see. Let's see how far it really goes. So that's it. I'll be back on a Monday. And what else happened with the scenes from next week? Victoria asked Nate, Summer sees Phyllis. Oh, and Ashley asks Tucker to move in with her. Wow. I was hoping she would bring him into the Abbott house, but I was hoping she would do that while Diane was in the Abbott house. That would have made for better friction. But then I've also heard what she's returning to days. That's what somebody said in Comment Corner. So is she going to just tell Tucker to come with her and they both leave town? I don't know. They might. So what? Ashley's always in and out. She'll be back by the end of the summer. She'll be gone, and she'll be back into the summer for a few weeks, and then she'll be gone again. So everybody, I'll be back on Monday for another daily recap of The Young and the Restless.